The movie kicks off with us seeing a creepy doll that is playing a death game with a class full of kids, and whoever moves from their spot, their head explodes. Some of the kids try to make a run for it, but all the doors and windows are locked shut. Then that doll spots them and blows up their heads and kills them too. Seeing this, all the kids in the class get very scared. Then one of the boys says that if we want to win, then we have to press the button on the back of this doll, and then maybe we can survive. Then hearing this, one boy bravely runs to press that button, but that doll spots him and blows up his head and kills him too. After that, they see that the timer only has 1 single minute left on it, so all the kids panic and start running to press that button. But the doll spots them and starts blowing up their heads one by one, and now only Shun and his friend are left alive. Then Shun's friend tells him that you are going to have to jump on my shoulders and press that button, and with just a few seconds left, Shun jumps on his shoulders and presses that button, and both of them are super happy that they won the game. But then Shun's friend's head also explodes, and that doll tells Shun that whoever presses this button will be the winner of this game, and everyone else has to die. And hearing this, Shun gets really nervous about what is going to happen next. After that, when he comes out of the classroom, he runs into his friend Ichika. A little while later, they find out that a death game is going on in the class next door, and then they try to call the police, but there is no signal in the phone. After that, both of them also try to break the glass to escape, but that does not do any good either. And then both of them end up in a basketball gym where several other class winners, just like them, are present, who are all wearing mouse costumes, and the moment they go inside, the door automatically shuts. And a little while later, a gigantic cat comes up from underground and starts eating them one by one, which makes all of them run around all over the place. And then Shun spots a ball on the ground, and there is a basketball ring on the cat's neck, from which he figures out that if we want to win the game, then we have to throw this ball into the basketball ring on the cat's neck. And only 9 minutes were left on the timer, and then a boy throws that ball toward the basketball ring, and just as he was about to win that, Cat blocks the ball with its hands and throws that ball hard back at the boy, which kills him right there. And then Shun notices that the cat is only attacking the ones who are wearing the mouse costume. So he tells everyone to take off their costumes, which makes the cat stop for a little while, but then it starts killing people again. Now that cat was just about to eat Ichika when it stops, because Shun puts on the mouse costume and starts attracting the cat toward himself so that he can save Ichika, and now the cat drops everyone else and goes after Shun instead. But in the mouse costume, Shun was able to understand what the cat was saying. After that, Shun climbs on the cat's back and starts petting it, and then seeing him, everyone else also pitches in to help. And doing this, the cat does not attack anyone, and it falls asleep, but after it falls asleep, all of them start arguing with each other about who is going to throw the ball into the basketball ring, because they were feeling like, just like the previous game in this one too, maybe only the person who throws the ball would be the only one left alive. Then hearing their noise, the cat also wakes up and starts killing people, but Shun and Ichika start throwing the ball into the basket from both sides to confuse the cat, and they are pretty close to winning this game. But Shun's aim goes off, but then a boy named Amaya jumps over the cat and throws the ball right into the basketball ring, because of which they win the second game too. And here only Shun, Ichika, and Amaya are left alive. But then that cat blows smoke out of its mouth, which knocks all of them out cold. After that, when they come back to their senses, Shun sees that he has arrived at the third game, and it is written on the screen that find the keys, and then you will be able to go outside. And then 4 dolls come there and explain the game rules to them, that you have to tie a blindfold over your eyes and sit in one spot, and all 4 of us will sing a song and walk around you in circles. And as soon as the song ends, you will have to say the name of the doll standing behind you. And if you give the wrong name, you will be killed. First, they pick a boy, but that boy gives the wrong answer. So those dolls kill him, and after that, they pick a girl. But she also cannot name the right doll in time, and the dolls kill her too without any shame. And now the dolls pick Shun, and then they sit him in the middle and start circling around him. And when the song ends, he is asked to name the doll, but Shun cannot say anything at all. And then time runs out, and the doll standing behind says, "Get yourself ready to die, because you did not give the right answer within the time limit." And when Shun hears that doll's voice, he immediately calls out that doll's name, and all 4 dolls start laughing and say that there is no point in answering. Now and then Shun explains that the sound of the time running out was coming from his phone, meaning when the first 2 people had played the game, he had recorded their voices, and here he was playing them to fool the dolls because he still had time left. And so by naming the right doll, he wins this game. And the moment he wins the game, all 4 dolls explode, and now they take the key and come outside. And right outside, they run into another boy who was coming toward them, and behind him a terrifying doll was chasing him. And the boy says that everyone grab each other's hand, because of which that doll will not be able to do anything to them. And right then Ichika also shows up there, and that same terrifying doll was chasing her too. But right then Shun grabs her hand and saves her. Then all four of them go to another room where they find two more boys, and then they figure out that to open this door, they need a total of 7 keys, but they only have 4 keys. But right then Amaya also shows up there with 3 more keys, and the moment he comes inside, he kills the boy whose hand he was holding. And as soon as they put in the keys, a voice comes on saying that all of you change your clothes, and after changing their clothes, they move toward the third game. And now in this third game, a very large white bear shows up, and it tells them that to win this game, they will have to answer some questions, and whoever gives the wrong answer will be killed. Then they are asked the first question, which is, what is their favorite food? And all of them tell their favorite food names. And then that white bear says, no, there is someone among you who is lying. And after thinking hard, they figure out that the liar is that boy who had the terrifying doll chasing him. But that boy says, no, I told the truth, but the bear still kills him. And now the bear asks the second question, which is whether all of them like bears. And everyone answers yes to that. Hearing this, the bear gets angry again and says that someone is lying again this time, and everyone targets one girl saying that she is the one lying. And the girl says, no, I am telling the truth, but nobody believes her. And then the bear kills that girl. And then seeing all of this, Shun figures out exactly who has been lying here all along. And he points it out to the bear and says that the liar is none other than you yourself. And you want to make us misunderstand each other and turn us against each other so you can kill us off. The moment he hears this, that white bear transforms into a black bear, because of which all of them win this game. After that, all 5 of them reach their final game, and dolls come there, and appreciating them say that, well done, you guys made it to this stage, and it tells them that nobody's going to come into this game, but rather this is their own game against each other, and it explains the game rules to them. One of the 5 will become the devil, and the other 4 will go and hide, and if that devil finds all 4 of them and kicks this die, then he will win, and only he will survive, and the other 4 will die. But if someone kicks this die before the devil catches them, then all 4 of them will survive, but that person will die. Then through a stick, the devil is chosen, and Amaya becomes the devil. And now the dolls start the game, and Amaya places the die in his position and heads out to find all 4 of them, and now all 4 people hide. Out of them, Amaya easily catches 2 people, and after beating them up pretty bad, locks them in jail. And right there, Shun and Ichika also hide in one spot. But Amaya reaches there too, and then Ichika steps out in front of Amaya herself to save Shun, and then Amaya catches her too, and then Amaya tells Shun that I do not need to find you, because I have already caught 3 people, and now these 3 will be killed. And actually, Amaya was saying all of this to Shun to provoke him into coming out, and then Ichika tells him that please do not come out, but not listening to her words, he puts on an iron armor and comes outside. And then Amaya says, so you came to beat me in that armor. All I need to do is take off your helmet and say your name, and then I will win, and all of you will be killed. And then he easily takes off Shun's helmet. And right then Shun explains that the reason for coming in the armor was not to beat you, but to stop you. And he chains himself and Amaya together, and along with the armor jumps right into the water, and this drags Amaya along behind him too. But Shun somehow gets out of the armor, but he got hurt pretty badly. And then Amaya, who is chained up, uses all his strength and breaks the chain, and both of them start running toward that die to be the first one to kick it. But between the 2 of them, Shun is the first one to kick the die. And now, according to the game rules, Shun was supposed to die, but the die does not explode and Shun's life is saved. And then the doll comes and tells them that the part about the die exploding was a lie they told. And all 5 of them are the winners of this game, and those dolls give them ice cream. And then those dolls say that now all of them can go back to their normal lives. And everyone was very happy about winning the game. But then, while eating ice cream, they notice something written on the ice cream stick which says who won and who lost. And here only Shun and Amaya were the winners. And after that, those dolls tell them that this game could only be won by those who had power along with luck, and which is exactly what Shun and Amaya had, and the other 3 are killed, which includes Ichika too. After that, they give the name of the final game, which is Game of Luck, and Amaya was very happy about winning this game, but Shun was very heartbroken. And then the 2 of them come outside, and people were calling them the Sons of God, among which one is given the name of God, and one is given the name of Devil. And with this, the movie comes to an end right here. If this story blew your mind, show some love by subscribing to the channel. And thanks for watching, guys.